Alright, so I'm here to tell you why I think Tupac's still alive. And it's your choice to believe me or not. I don't really care. But this is why I think he's still alive. So, just a moment. Alright, so, at the time of his death, the feds wanted to throw Pac back in prison. And in the video, Suge Knight says Pac would fake his death and disappear before he goes back to prison. And the guy who cremated Tupac retired and dropped off the face of the earth right after the cremation. That sounds suspicious, don't it? If someone was to fake their own death, don't you think the people that were supposedly around them would go in hiding so no one would ask them something? So then in the song, he goes, tired of running from the, I ain't gonna say that word, and the cops, time to be a ghost. So what do you think he meant by that? And they said he was tired of, well, there's reports saying he was tired of his image and all getting shot at. So maybe it's either that or maybe being a celebrity was too much for him. You never know. So then there's a song called Ain't Hard to Find. And he clearly says, I heard a rumor that I died, murdered in cold blood, traumatized, pictures of me in my final state. You know my mama cried, but that was fiction. Some coward got the story twisted like I no longer existed, mysteriously missing. And then in the music video, it was basically, he reenacted his death, but this is before he actually got shot. If you look at the autopsy, if you look at the body on the table, it's not Tupac. Because look, Tupac had a tattoo that said Machiavelli on his neck. If you look closely at the body, it doesn't say Machiavelli, and the tattoo is not there. So this is before Photoshop, so there's no really way to edit a picture. Then he was cremated 23 hours after his death. It really makes no sense because look, time to do the autopsy, the police report, all that. Then we'll know that. How is it only 23 hours? It sounds suspicious. Like I never heard anybody get cremated a day after. It's usually a couple of days or so. Then the memorial services for the public were canceled, both in Los Angeles and Atlanta. Tell me why they would cancel both of them though. You could understand one, but both. Why not? Was it because there's no body to see, no ashes? Maybe Tupac's not dead. Then the night of the shooting, he was on. Yeah. So ever since he got shot in '94, Tupac always wore a bulletproof vest wherever he went. Then on such a high-profile night, why would he not wear one? See, I think he has to make it look like he faked his own death. He's got to make it look realistic. Because if he was wearing a bulletproof vest, he would have people would have thought he would have survived. But if you don't wear one, that's right open to your stomach and all that. So then the number 7 comes up a lot with him. So he was killed exactly 7 months after All Eyes on Me came out. You see the number 7 again when he was shot on the 7th and survived 7 days till the 13th. That's 7 days. I don't think the number 7 is a coincidence. At the time, Tupac's 25. 2 plus 5 equals 7. And even the time of his death after 7. 4 plus 3 plus 0, well, 4:03 p.m. So 4 plus 0 plus 3 is 7. His album was called The 7 Day Theory. Then an album came out after he died called Are You Still Down? Came out November 25th, 1997. 2 plus 5 is 7. 7 appeared everywhere, which that cannot be a coincidence. Come on now. All that, I don't think that would just randomly come up. There's no damn way. Then the eyewitness account of a woman on the news said a helicopter came and airlifted Tupac to the hospital. But on the media, they said that an ambulance, EMTs came and took him away. Why would there be 2 different stories for? Like, it's not hard to tell if a helicopter came and took him or it got took him in an ambulance. So make up your mind, people. Then Suge Knight, on multiple accounts, Suge Knight said Tupac is alive. He said it. He goes, "Nah, Tupac's alive in Cuba and all that." Then he goes, "Well, what Suge Knight is saying is actually true. Like, no one who's seen Tupac dead. No one's seen him dead. Just think about it. The only people that were in the room with him is his mom and the medical staff." So, in an interview, his mom said Tupac chose to leave quietly. Could he have left quietly, like snuck out of the hospital and took off and went somewhere and just hid? Then there's the fake coroner's report. On the report, it said he's bigger and taller, and it says he has brown hair. What the hell kind of shit is that? So then on the coroner's report, he is 6 foot 215. Don't make sense, doesn't it? On his driver license, he's 5'10", 168. Why would there be such a big change? And on the coroner's report, it doesn't say how he died. Wouldn't it say gunshot wounds or something? It didn't say how he died. Then, the streets are usually busy in Las Vegas. Then this is 2 hours after the Tyson fight, so those streets are really busy. You mean not one person seen one car pull up and shoot him? A white Cadillac pull up and shoot him. No one's seen that? Then this is in a desert area, so you know they would have helicopters looking for the car. Why was no one looking for it? Come on, dude, it's a rapper. Someone famous gets shot, they're all over it. Then when he got shot, there's 14 shots fired. 4 hit Tupac. Then the driver, Suge Knight, was only grazed. And he's 6'4", 300. Why wasn't he hit? There was 10 other shots that missed, and the shooter was in point blank range. How I couldn't even miss 10 times like that. Then the picture, the last photo taken of Tupac of the shooting, before the shooting, was September 7th, 1996. But why does the photo say it was taken September 8th, 1996? Then is on Aseta Shakur, I don't know how to say her name, but she is a former Black Liberation Army member who escaped prison and fled to Cuba after she was convicted for the 1977 murder of a New Jersey state trooper. She's been living in Cuba since 1984. So, look at it. People say he went to Cuba. Don't you think it makes sense he would go to Cuba because his aunt's there and she's kind of hiding too? That kind of makes sense to me. And plus, Tupac had the money. They had money to survive. Then, if you look at the BMW, it's not the same one from the police investigation video. The BMW was different. Then it's like, so tell me what y'all think. Because to me, I think he's still alive. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. I'm gonna wait for replies. Thank you.